Hello, everybody. This is Ghetto Tarot. I am back with another reading, and this time, this is going to be a message from your ancestors, a message from Spirit. So, right off the bat, this was a very difficult read. Very difficult read. I had a lot of spirits try to tap in, but this one spirit that came out to me is a child. So whenever I do these, talking to spirit in the other side, the Page of Wands, the page usually represents a youthful spirit or a child. So you can always see whenever you have like these pages, the pages are always young. The pages are always have this vigor about them. They're always standing, walking around. So the page usually stands for someone that's young. And so this looks like a young child. So this is a young child that is confused. They have not moved on yet. Okay. So if anybody could relate, let me know if this resonates with anybody. This is a child that has not moved on from something. I asked the child, I tried to get some background on this kid. It was very difficult, this kid, but he or she definitely opened up towards the end of the reading. But basically, I asked he or she a few questions. So it does look like that this child passed away in their bed while they were sleeping. The child said something about a poison or they had an allergic reaction, but they died in their bed, in their room. So this kid felt like a very lost but bratty kid. This kid felt a little bratty. They basically had everything in their life, but they wanted more, and they felt like they were abandoned, or they felt like they were looked over in life. So, yes, this was a very bratty child. They were sometimes a little grumpy. This is a very grumpy, bratty child. This child did not communicate their needs very well. So there is a kid that did not communicate their needs very well. And no one understood this child because they didn't communicate their needs. I feel like this child felt like they were left behind by their parents. And not so much left behind by their peers. I don't think this kid had a lot of friends, but they did like to play outside a lot. So this child spirit doesn't really say anything about their parents, but they do remember their parents. And they are attached to what feels like they're attached to their mother. This child is attached to thank you. This child is attached to their mother. And this child, So there is a mother out there. And this child is basically saying that his spirit is basically hanging out in his room. His or her room. So this child is hanging out in their room a lot. There's also something that the child wanted to point out is that, speaking of rooms, there is an object or there is money. There's some kind of currency. There's some kind of money or something in your room that will help you with something. It will help you with a situation. Your child has something in their room that you need and that they need for them to move on and not feel so burdened, and for you to move on. So they're really making it a point to tell you that there's something in their room that they're hiding, that they were hiding, or something that's there that you need. And this will clear up any doubts. This will clear up any debts, any doubts. This will really make you whole. Spirit's also telling me they want you to have this object in their room to help you and for you to remember them by. This child is giving this to you. All you have to do is look inside their room. Don't be afraid to look in their room. Don't be afraid. This child is heartbroken over the fact that they passed. I feel like something happened where they were sick. Like I said before, I feel like something happened where this poor baby was sick. Something happened. This was very sudden. There was a poison. There was an allergic reaction. Something in their system took them by surprise. And this kid is not happy about it. Not happy about it. So yeah, this kid is not well. He's still kind of roaming. He's not well over this. He's very heartbroken. He's very heartbroken over the fact that this kid left his world. He left his life. And he's very upset by that. Very upset that he left his life. But this kid is really making it a point to go inside of this room. I know I keep repeating myself, but he's really making it a point to get in there. I feel like it's some kind of material, some kind of money. There's maybe money hidden in this room, or a memento. Or when you go in this person's room, the child is saying, you're gonna know that it was from me, because I'm gonna make sure that you find it. I'm gonna make sure that you're in the right place, and I'm gonna guide your hand. I'm gonna guide your hand, and you're gonna find it, and you're gonna know it's from me. I asked the spirit, is there anything that you wanted to tell your loved ones? And this kid was like, yeah, whatever you're doing, this is not for you. This child really wants to let you know that you are holding on to a situation. This could be a career. This could be a job. I'm getting that it's a job, or you're holding on to a lifestyle that is not for you. You have a rebellious spirit. This child spirit is saying, you have a free soul, and this is blocking your freedom. This is blocking who you are. This is blocking your life. This is making you feel out of place. So, he confirmed that. So we have the Hierophant, the Hierophant in reverse. This is basically like, whatever you're doing is not working out for you. It is not working out for you. And this kid knows that. This kid is watching you every day, crushing your soul with something that is not right. This is just not right for you. And then we also have the High Priestess. Like, with the High Priestess, this is, upright. You can do a lot better than that. You can do a lot better than that. You are way stronger than what you know. And you will lead a good life. Okay? But this kid is telling you that your lifestyle and where you are right now is not working for you. And you need to look inward. You have to look inward. You have to look in your soul. And you have to listen to this kid when he's talking to you. This is a very straightforward kid. Like, he's very straight to the point. This kid is very straight to the point. I like this kid. Whatever you're going through in life right now with this lifestyle, it is crushing you. And this kid knows that it's crushing you. He also wants to say, listen, don't look any farther. Do not look any farther. I'm in my room. That's what this kid is saying. The kid is like, I'm just hanging out in my room where I've always been. If you want to talk to me, you can come sit on my bed. You can come hang out in my room. I'm right there. I love you. I'm in my room. I'm sitting in my room. That's what that kid is saying. And, whoever this resonates with, God bless you. And I hope this helped. Love you. Bye.